Hey viewers, quick heads up. Mass Effect Andromeda was provided to me free by EA. However, I did also purchase the game myself, and my opinions are my own. With that said, hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Alright, I just want to talk to Tavar.
Nothing's coming to you? No memories?
One moment I was setting up sensors, the next, some alien was talking to me.
That was
I want
me.
to do a scan. I'm concerned.
So,
Turian
Turians!
wants to talk more about Haval's decline. We should discuss it when you have time.
You said you saw Turians in the jungle?
Is that what they're called? We didn't know. We just kept out of sight. They crashed here, I think.
Were they all right? Are they still alive?
Still alive? I don't know. We were stuck in that stasis field for a while. I guess they could still be out there. Unless they tried to eat something.
Ha!
Or the Roca got them. I'll give you the nav point and you can go see for yourself.
We can speak more later.
I'll be here.
Okay, good. Find the Turian encampment. I like how we could ask about the Ark, but dude, if it was an Ark, we would have seen it from like orbit. Those things are huge.
I told my colleagues what you did for me. You've made a lot of friends on Havarl, Pathfinder.
Thank you. How's your research going?
Any promising leads on lost Angara colonies?
A few. We're quietly investigating systems, but it takes time. In the meantime, the recent upheaval exposed ruins we never knew existed down in the valley. I'm told there are glyphs that resemble star charts. I'm staying to investigate. I better get to work.
Okay. I was expecting to get a side mission there. She started talking about the valley and I'm like, oh, more stuff? Huh? No, not right now. Can we do anything with this? Yeah, it's the email terminal pretty much. Right, okay.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
Okay. This sounds like an easy fix. Yeah, I doubt that, but... What about the vault?
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithrava, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're here to help.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithrava's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
Oh. I didn't mean to do that. I thought I was gonna say something else. I didn't realize I was saying, yeah, you know what, let's go talk to the old crazy people. No, I don't care about the old crazy people, but oh well.
What now?
I won't.
Very well.
Okay, I was hoping he would say something new. I got so many people here, I saved everybody, and he's like, yeah, whatever.
An alien, able to use Remnant. Never thought I'd see such a thing.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many, many years to achieve it. She was never able to do it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration, and she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Is remnant technology slightly psychic? No, that wouldn't make much sense. Ooh, Oh, come on, man. I want to scan this shuttle. Oh, well. I think we might have scanned a shuttle while we were down on Aya anyways. Okay. Well, we need to make our way to the Turian encampment to see if we can find some Turians. See if maybe we have some information on what happened to the Ark. Because obviously the Turians came down to Haval either to survive and get supplies, or I don't know. Maybe some other shit happened. It's sometimes hard to tell. That's why we get hit over there. I'm pretty amused I didn't discover it on my own. I was originally gonna go to the marker for the memory, but then I kind of didn't because I got distracted with trying to save the scientist in stasis. So, whoops. Also, I like that immediate extracted Tempest button there. That might get me in trouble.
What was Kieran saying? All this will disappear one day? No one knows the long-term effects of Remnant. Kieran probably has projections, but projections are often wrong.
Well, that's a very level-headed thing to say, actually. Sometimes we have simulations and they just don't actually match up with what happens in the world. You know what really happened? I get it. We came over to this area and then I went into the fucking ditch. That's what distracted me from going here. Oops. So one fun thing I was told in the comments is that apparently augmentations can be retrieved by deconstructing the weapons. So that's a very helpful thing to learn.
I think that's it.
So in the future, if I want to slap on my 35% damage bonus or hovering damage bonus to a different weapon, that might be better. Especially since, you know, it might be better to have something actually do damage while we're in the air rather than something that might do damage when we land. Ah, jeez.
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
The Turian Ark?
Hey, buddy! How's it going? A Turian just walked up right next to us and I just eyeballed him like, hey! Good to see you guys are alive! We thought you, well, I didn't think you guys died. It's kind of my hope that I'll find them and save them all.
Reinforcements.
We survived Natana, we can survive this. Uh-oh. Well... let's get ourselves in position.
Hostiles ahead!
This is a bad place for me to be. Enjoy the fire, though. Oh, nope, it went somewhere else. Crap. Oh, no, it didn't. Or that was Drax's shot. I wasn't expecting to run into Turians around here, honestly.
Grenade!
Damn it, I just wanted to shoot his head. Get fire comboed. Okay, guys. That was good. That was good. Can't wait to get you guys back to the Nexus. Actually, I guess they might not have made it to the Nexus. The way they said that they survived the Nautilus, that seems kind of bad. Let's talk to the people before I start snooping through their things. Ooh, Maverick Ambusher armor level 3. Hello. I do like the idea of the Maverick armor. Headshot damage. Combined with my sniper rifle. Hello. Is it the memory trigger?
Another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Yeah, I guess I can go back to the Nexus at some point. But not right now. We're trying to clear this place. Hello.
Shot to the gut. Painful.
Appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did
Holy
the council's
shit.
dirty work for 15 years.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanus hit the Scourge and bam, woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing, including Mason, our pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every pathfinder we can get.
Debris and stasis pods from Natanus are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
Okay. Well, the settlers need you. I'm gonna say sounds like a plan.
You go left, I go right?
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
Keep an eye out for Ark Natanus survivors or debris. So, they're just in this entire little system. Huh. Alright. Pathfinder. Turian Pathfinder. I actually want to read up on that. Hold on. Codex. Over here. What the hell would that be under? Andromeda Initiative? Pathfinders. Hey, look at that. Alright, Turian Pathfinder. Born on Palavin and a decorated engineer in Blackwatch, Mason Barra was touted by the hierarchy to be a shining example of a Turian citizen. There were concerns among Initiative leadership about whether or not he would leave his comfortable life behind to become the Turian Pathfinder, but Mason was eager. So as long as he could name his replacement, Avidus Rix, a former Spectre. Internal emails, screening interviews state Mason and Avidus met in the field and suggest that their relationship may be more than platonic. Ah, alright. Mason Barrow left the Milky Way aboard the Turian Ark Natanus in 2185. Well, okay, maybe I'll actually find myself some extra help. Login, Bavina Perari. New entry. There's something wrong with this planet. Plants sprout up behind you. The trees whisper. And I swear I saw something other than those aliens. Or I swear something other than those aliens is watching us. Thanks, Spirit, for the Spectre. If we survive, it's because of Avidus. Maybe I should have told him to stay here. Ah, well. They'll be fine. Hopefully. We have more technology to scan. I do need more Milky Way research data. I use so much of it on learning my, to get this Scorpion. Torix Eris. New entry. Another attack by those things. The aliens. Can't go 2 days without an ambush. And if it's not them, it's the damn plants. Poisoning us or destroying whatever equipment we can scavenge. I keep wondering about the other arcs. Maybe they fared better and are mounting a rescue. Just hope it's not the humans. Arrogant bastards would never let us forget it. Yeah, well, you know what? Hey, this is a multicultural team, but it is led by a human, so what a shame, huh?
Pathfinder?
Are you and Mason close?
We know each other well, yes?
Did I say something wrong?
No, sorry. I'm just not used to discussing my personal life.
I see. Hold up, I gotta
Take
get close to
care,
him.
Alice.
Likewise, Ryder.
It's Avidus, not Avidus, but oh well.
Pathfinder?
We can blame it on me being a dumb human.
You must have some great stories from your Spectre days.
Not that I can tell. That's kind of the point of classified ops.
Surely you can bend the rules after 600 years.
Bending the rules. Yeah, that's what I thought being a Spectre was all about. Saren Arterius himself recommended me to the Council.
Awkward.
Whatever their command, I carried it out, without question.
Yeah, I know that name.
Saren, the rogue Spectre who led the Geth attack on the Citadel?
If you believe the rumors, the Saren I knew was ruthless, not crazy. But something made him snap. Everyone has a breaking point. I got out before I hit mine. Mason convinced me Andromeda was my chance to live outside the shadows. That's why I'm here.
Alright. Well, as long as you don't have the same views as him that make you go just totally accept things, but he was indoctrinated, and we have to give him credit on that.
How are the other survivors holding up?
They're in shock. Too busy surviving to grieve or take stock in what's happened. But when things eventually do calm down, it'll hit them. And it won't be pretty.
Do the Rokar attack often?
Only when they find us. Bad as they are, damn plants are the bigger danger. I keep telling the others not to eat anything raw, but when you're starving, logic's the first thing to go.
Take care, Avitus.
Likewise, Ryder.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get you set up in the Nexus, and everything will be fine. We can't really do anything about the lives that have passed on by, but if we can find the rest of the Turian survivors and maybe even the Turian Ark, good things can happen.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Anything from the crash belongs to the Initiative. It'll go back to the Nexus with you.
Good. No telling what's still intact. Don't want hostile aliens using it against us. If you find anything from Ark Natanis, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
You're welcome, lady. Tag Natanis debris for removal on Havarl. Oh, holy Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Haha. Aha. Okay. There's something growing on the planet? Okay, no, we already read that one. I gotta talk more with the people here. Any other missions? Not really. You know, I could get you guys set up on this planet. Once we fix the third monolith or whatever, you guys wouldn't even have to really go back to the Nexus. You could stay here and not be killed by all the plants. Although, if it's anything like Eos, I'd have to imagine it wouldn't be a very immediate fix for things. Ooh. A Piranha 3. Dude, I am getting a lot of level 3 gear. I am liking that. Hello. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Even if I don't use shotguns at this particular time, it is an option for later. Still wish we had a merchant, but I guess these guys technically wouldn't be able to have a merchant set up at the moment. Am I full on stuff? Yeah, okay, good. Oh my god, look at all the crap here. I could have told them that it was a waste of time too. I could have been like, nope. It's not worth it. Really don't want to go around scanning random objects all across the place, but it's not too bad. Like once you actually look at it, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scans. That's not that bad, and the vast majority of them are around the same area. So we have that going for us. So we've been passing by Ark Natanis debris this entire time, or well, maybe just the debris of their crash here. Huh. So what's the closest one to me? I guess it is over there. 60 meters away. I also saw a few remnants spawn in, so not happy about that. Still, I'm gonna shoot at him. Get me some XP. Besides, I have to go that way later anyways. This is what a sniper's for. If you want to move around, you can. Drax just like standing in place, going, Ryder told me to stay here. I can take the shots. And it's true, he does have like the highest health out of everybody in my party. Or on my ship, really. Not really directly in my party. Because we're still doing the 2-person limit thing, which always saddens me. But I can see why it's necessary. It just, there's always like, it always makes me feel bad that I'm missing out on half of the people.
Ark Natanis debris, tagged for salvage.
Okay. Well, I guess debris from Ark Natanis, location recorded and transmitted to salvage teams. Yeah. So the Ark is definitely in this area. Well, we'll help out Havral and I guess try finding the Ark somewhere either in this area, around this planet or something. I'm not entirely sure where exactly it's going to end up being.
Ark Natanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
Oh boy, Turian calibration coils. That'll be super useful. Alright, for once we're not going to shoot a bug. We're going to let it be. Because we know they aren't going to be hostile unless we force them to be hostile. I'm here just to scan stuff and maybe shoot some aliens. And or remnant. Although I don't know if I really got XP for that. I wasn't looking at the side of the screen while I was shooting the aliens. Or, was shooting the enemies.
Ark Natanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
It's a little slightly annoying. There's a bit of a delay. Once I've tagged it, it still keeps on showing that I need to scan for something, so I keep on scanning it, putting away my scanner, and then pulling out the scanner again going, what'd I miss? At least all of these...
debris. Tagged for...
All of this debris has so many containers. I can sell my stuff, which is nice. I'm gonna have to ponder selling or deconstructing some of the gear. I'll probably deconstruct it, honestly. Because while I like credits, I think we get more screwed for other resources and materials. More so than credits. At least at this moment. Okay. Oh, with that out of the way, we only have 4 more. I feel like I need to reload my game in order to try scanning stuff over here. Hold on. We'll get in save route, or we'll get up to the pod, save, and see if I can collect those damn plants. Ah, it's not glitched. It just didn't glow until I get close enough. That's annoying, but okay. Take the weird-looking Harvaro hops back to the vortex. I'm assuming I just got it. So, alright, we go back to the vortex at some point and have some drinks. Celebratory drinks, because I finally scanned the damn thing. It was really weird. I just kept, like, it pointed me to it directly, but because it wasn't glowing, I thought it was just glitched. I thought it was just pointing me to a position, but it was actually pointing me exactly to where I needed to be. That's kind of on me. But also a tiny bit on them too. I'm just so used to like pulling out my scanner and anything that I need to deal with being immediately available. So when the pattern breaks, it can be hard to notice. Whoops. Alright. Let's get some more art pieces. Well, we're not actually collecting the art pieces, although it would be cool if some of this stuff came back to help us out. Although I think we're just gonna get experience and maybe some viability points, which is good enough, I suppose.
Ark Natanis debris. Tagged for salvage.
You know one thing I'm sad about? I'm sad that NPCs, or like my teammates, don't chime in a little bit more from the ship. It would have been really nice to have Vetra like come in over the comms and be like, "The Turian ship is here! Ah!" And maybe actually engage in a conversation over the radio, because I feel like that's something that would happen. Because it feels like, and it always happens in the Mass Effect games, it feels like my party and all my teammates that aren't out here with me, they just kind of sit on their asses for the entire mission, doing not really much. Even if they, I mean, they do have their side jobs. If you leave Yaris, he's calibrating the ship. And same thing with like Vetra, she's a quartermaster, so she's gathering materials and things like that. So maybe she's just super, just like distracted. But seriously, like when we were on Eos, Kalos and Suvi would occasionally chime in for things, and I was hoping that would happen a little bit more with my teammates who are sitting in the back, because I feel it's always annoying when I'm only running around with like 2 people, especially just because like I'm probably gonna keep Jal and Drac. Although we'll see about Jal. I want to keep Jal around because he's pretty much like Javik in Mass Effect 2. He is an important alien in terms of the general story, because he's different from everybody else, and he has an input to add that we wouldn't get with anybody else. I guess that's technically the same thing with the other people, right? They're different characters, so they have different things to say. But he offers the perspective of, I am Angaran. This is completely different from me. I'm from Andromeda. And so I have to have him in here for the sake of my own curiosity.
Arc Natalis debris, tagged for salvage.
And then Drac is just awesome. So yeah, we're only ever going to get to the conversation between Jack and Joel, and maybe sometimes we'll pull out Vetra, and maybe sometimes we'll pull out Cora or PB. They have some interesting abilities as well. But it would have been nice just to have them talk here. I mean, obviously we can still talk to them when we get back to the ship. And I'm sure they'll have tons of things to say. Well, occasionally. Sometimes they just don't say anything until like way later on. As evidence when we tried to ask them about the Angara, and half of them didn't care. They're like, well, we were in one cutscene acknowledging the Angara exist. We don't need to say anything else about the matter from then on out. And that's a disappointing thing.
Readings indicate all Turian wreckage on Haval has been found.
Good.
Good. Tell our salvage teams to get busy removing them.
I don't, I have a strong feeling that's bullshit. It's just the amount of things in this area. Haval's a big planet. There's surely gotta be a little bit more debris somewhere else on the planet. Wording and phrasing matters. Still, we got that done. It looks like I don't have to go all the way back. I like when missions autocomplete. I can accept that. Okay. Let me, I can invest 5 more points. So I could throw it either into here. The projectile affects all enemies in 2 meters radius. That might be pretty good. Sometimes, yeah, you know what? I like the idea of that. While I do like the more damage, I mean, that's pretty big. 15% damage over time, and then it's longer too. That's a pretty decent DPS bonus. But radius, now that I'm thinking about it, actually does appeal to me. Before I said that I didn't really care about it because, well, how many times are we going to have enemies within 2 meters within each other? And then I thought about it. Probably a lot. Because I have singularity. So that's an incredibly important thing to take note of. We'll also toss a point in here just so we have that. I don't need to hold on to that point for an entire level. Nope, just increase my base damage. And then the next time I have just a stray point, I'll probably increase my base duration. Okay, is it behind the waterfall? Oh. Hey, I saw you! Hello. Oh. Well, I guess what I'm supposed to look for is over here. Oh, hidden switch! Whoa. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Neat.
Got it.
So this was pretty necessary. I don't think I could have avoided meeting with these people because, look at what we're doing. Reach the top of Mithrava. Oh! It's over here! I thought I was gonna have to do something else. Okay. It's still climbing, but it was a little bit more to the side. Didn't expect that. Holy crap, I am running out of room. Gotta run into a friggin' merchant at some point.
Let's give this a try.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go across the gravity well. Sideways gravity well! Yeah! Track, don't do it! Don't jump. The ground can't handle you doing a Superman pose slam into it. Or Val will blow up. Oh.
That's a long way up.
That's an understatement. That's okay. Remnant technology has gravity wells, and that kind of invalidates these things. It's like, oh, it's so big! But it doesn't matter because I can go 10 seconds in a gravity well and reach all the way to the top anyways. At least that's the hope. That's the dream. So, we're just gonna have like a really stubborn cult of Angarans back here. Probably refusing refusing our access to this area. But I know how to access remnant technology, so maybe they'll just treat me with a lot of respect, right? I'm pretty much the equivalent of like a techno wizard in front of these people. At least in the sense of, burn the witch! He has access to everything that we keep on trying to deny from everybody else! Oh, hello. Are you a container? Ah! I have to keep an eye out for this stuff. Okay, please. Give me a merchant.
I've never been up here before. I have heard of the sages of Mithrava, but never gave them much thought.
Why not?
Isn't a story worthless if it isn't shared? If the accounts of our past are kept hidden, they may as well not exist at all.
Well, that's kind of ironic. If you don't care about these people's story, that you're not even interested in checking them out, isn't that what you're doing to them in reverse? But hey, you're here with me, so I guess that's what matters. We are gonna meet with the Mithrava people, and hopefully, they'll be on the nice side of things. Are we gonna have to fight some remnant? Yes, we are. Okay. Neat.
Right away!
I should definitely keep Jaw a little bit more in the back with me.
We're not alone.
He is a sniper. I've kind of just let him do his own thing, rather than boss him around. I should change that, at least for a sniper. Drac, on the other hand, do whatever you want, man. He typically ends up trying to dive in, which is exactly where we need him, distracting the enemies. Hello? I can't scan the statue. Not even read what kind of materials it's made out of? That's disappointing. Jarl, tell me about this. I just want to know more about your species and your culture and your traditions and your non-traditions too. That'd be cool. Also, shield accelerator. What's up with that? I actually have no idea where I can look at anything. Where would augmentations fall under? Aha! Resources. Shield accelerator. Oh, alright, never mind. I thought it was gonna be something amazing, but we already had one. Oops. I don't really care about shield regen too much. Remnant pillar. A stable pillar possibly lifted by hydraulic fluid pressure. Its intended function is unclear. So I'm supposed to lift this up? Or am I supposed to get on top of it?
Looks like we need to find another way.
What? Are you kidding me? We can make this work. Unless there are invisible barriers here, because I could totally grab onto that with my hands. We've done smaller things, or we've grabbed onto smaller things than that. Ah! Okay. I moved my camera down, I thought the thing was starting to go up. Okay. So, we need to find a remnant switch to make this go up. Ah, there we go. I wasn't seeing the power line before. Gotcha.
Look up!
Whoa!
Oh! Okay. What did that do? I guess it added like a little area that I could have jumped on a platform to base my mad hops. Where the hell is Jaw? He's staying in the position I told him to go in. That's kind of funny. Regroup! Well, stay back there, I suppose. And maybe teleport when we've triggered another cutscene. Which probably is going to be soon, honestly, at this rate. We keep on seeing friendly icons, although that might just be other things. I don't trust that. Out of all the other things that we've seen so far, that looks like it's... I mean, it's probably sturdy. It will be fine. It's like it's made out of stone or something in comparison to the remnant metal. I don't trust that. Watch us get yelled at by the Mithrava people. They're gonna be like, why are you killing all of these ancients? Hey man, if you're just gonna be here by yourself, you're gonna take the full power of my abilities. Oh. Have I scanned these things before? I have. Alright. Punch! Ow, 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 ow! Jesus! Fuckface! Damn it. I was hoping if I'm like point blank with an enemy in the air, maybe I could just slap them rather than do my badass slam. No. Gravity calls. I must go back down if I press my melee button. Man, okay. You know, I taunted having to make my way up here by saying that, oh yeah, I can just go into gravity well and get up here in 5 seconds. They made me eat my words. Because we are sure having to climb all the way up here. I'm sure we're close to the top. It's not like this thing goes on forever. Or at least, I hope not. Okay, holy crap. Look at this area. So, where's the third monolith? Is this it? Or is it supposed to rise out of the ground at some point later on in the future? I don't know. Oh, well, would you look at that? Hey. We did eventually run into a gravity well anyways. How are these even containers? It's just a bunch of shit stacked on top of each other, and then it's like, yep, there's just a whole lot of stuff there. I guess. I like that I'm like the only one actually going up the gravity well. Alright guys! I'll see you soon!
You bypassed that security. How is that possible? An alien?
It's easy. Let me introduce myself.
I'm Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way Galaxy.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
With Ryder's help, Havarl could be healed. Our birthplace restored. Isn't that worth something?
It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that has slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
We believe in reincarnation. An unbroken thread.
There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
I can't believe this! I'm just kind of sitting here too going like, uh-huh. Well, we'll indulge.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Haval on a mission.
A Roka. That'll be difficult.
That's why you're here, GaLm.
They won't like that I'm helping you.
This may be a dead end, but we have to try.
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Haval a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
Alright, go to the location as Miss mentioned. Well, sure. But first I'm gonna have to talk with a bunch of people here. Oh yay, I can drop a pod on here without any permission. Enjoy my Andromeda or my Milky Way technology, guys. That's like a big F you to them. We do not entertain guests here. Well, I entertain myself here, so that's all that generally matters. Ooh. We have a memory trigger here. Yoink. I said yoink.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Yeah, that's a thing we'll have to do later on. What is this about? Faint tool marks on the surface of the faint tool marks on the surface of this sculpture indicate that it was carved, not molded. I mean, yeah, I guess that's my immediate thought when I look at a statue. I don't really think of things being molded when I think of a civilization trying to be all representative of stuff. Alright, the rest of our people have always mocked and despised us. When Jeffro decided we would live apart from them, we needed to be safe. Maran was able to use what she knew of Remnant to find us a home here, on the construct we called Mithrava. Sanctuary. Huh. I mean, this is a quaint little home. You're still exposed to all the elements here, including the rain that actually shows up on her face when we're in the middle of conversations. Also, I just realized we're totally just taking off our fucking helmets in between cutscenes. We didn't really do that too much on EOS because it was like toxic, but here it's just, actually, did we? Fuck, I don't even know sometimes. Yeah, no. Yeah, because we encountered PB and she didn't have a helmet on. The air is good enough whenever we need to have a cutscene showing all of our faces, right? Although I guess to be fair, in the cutscene we met PB, yeah, we were in kind of like a shielded area. Yeah. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Because it is currently like 5 AM in the morning, as of me recording this. And I'm tired. So when we get back, I guess we'll talk with some of the people here, because it looks like we have a couple of missions on top of this area. And then I guess we'll find out if they are telling the truth, in that the Angarans can remember past lives. I feel like it's more just like, it's like Assassin's Creed with the genetic memory thing. Their memories get passed on slightly in their genes as long as there's something there to kind of trigger it. But it's not actual reincarnation. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'll be right back.